Okay, hello, how are you? This is Kay. So today is the 28th of September on Thursday. So I hope you're having a great day today. So now, today I will be screening some charts and look for some possible opportunities, and also I will also review some news and see what's happening among the markets. Okay, so let me switch screen. Okay, so yeah, let's see. How are you, everyone? Good to see you. Okay, I see some comments. Thank you very much for joining, everyone. So now let me switch screen to TradingView. And today I was watching these markets, the red ones. I flagged the red. Euro C80, Pound C80, Pound USD, Pound Swiss franc, USD JPY, AUD Swiss franc, and CAD JPY. According to my strategy with Ichimoku, these markets are trending in higher time frames. So basically, I was watching these markets, but still looks like they are a bit consolidating or retracing today. So yeah, today let me focus on pound pairs. Yeah, pound AUD is below Kumo, below Tenkan-sen. So I'm still looking for the selling opportunity on this one. Yep. And pound JPY's range. Pound JPY's range, but it's about to break the Kumo. And after Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, dead cross, and Chikou span breakout, this Kumo breakout can be significant. And I think the market goes bearish after this. Today is bullish, and it looks like the market still be supported by Senko span B. So if the market closes within the Kumo today, then it may consolidate tomorrow and next week. So the best option for pound JPY is to wait for the Kumo breakout bearish and look for the new opportunity to sell. And also, what's more, if you know price action, you know that this is in inside bar. So I do look at the price action with the Ichimoku and look for the best opportunities, or get deeper understanding about the markets. So, and what I mean by inside bar is the candlestick on 21st of September, high and low, has been including the candlesticks until today. So highs here on the yellow line, and low on this bearish candlestick is here, and the high and low on this big bearish candlestick has been including 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candlesticks so far. So this is called the inside bar, or what we call harami in Japanese. But so together with the Kumo breakout, if the market breaks Kumo, then you may want to wait for the inside bar breakout also. And I think that will be the best opportunity to sell also. So yeah, I wait for that to happen. In this market, ever since the 22nd of August, the market has been bearish. I mean, it's retracing first, broke Tenkan-sen, broke Kijun-sen, and then now it's about to break the Kumo. So this is the whole bullish to bearish market. The trend is reversing. This is something that we can tell from the candlesticks and also Ichimoku. So Tenkan Kijun-sen dead cross means that this is the end of uptrend. So that means exactly on the 13th of September was the day where the market ended bullish trend, according to Ichimoku. Then after this, the market went down continuously, and the Chikou span breakout happened around here, around these dates. On the 18th or 19th September, Chikou span break happened. And then now it's consolidating within the Kumo. So, yeah. So again, ever since 22nd of August, pound JPY has been bearish. So I think sooner or later, I think the market breaks Kumo and also the inside, and we will see some more stabler downtrend. So far, the price is within the Kumo, so the market may be choppy. So right now may not be the best timing to sell yet. But once the break really happens, I think new downtrend, new and stable downtrend will happen. And I think that will be the best option to trade if you want to trade pound JPY. I actually got some questions about pound JPY and the requests for analysis. So step by step, you can break it down to the candlesticks and Ichimoku 5 lines and see exactly what's happening. And also, you can check the future Kumo. So future Kumo is here. Kumo is shifted 26 candles sticks to the future. So Kumo right now is still bullish. So if the market breaks bearish Kumo and inside a breakout bearish, then Kumo may be twisted bearish also. So Senko span A dead crosses Senko span B is a Kumo twist from bullish to bearish. So when that happens, that also means that the market is downtrend in the long term also. So it can continue to be down. So this is where the patience becomes really key. If you still see the markets ranging, consolidating within the Kumo, this is not the best timing to trade yet. Because we never know how many days or weeks the market keeps consolidating. Or it may break the Tenkan-sen and it may go up to Senko span A or Kijun-sen. When Kijun-sen flat, Kijun-sen becomes the mid-price, the middle price of the range. So when the market breaks Kijun-sen, it takes off. It goes away from the Kijun-sen, then comes back Kijun-sen. And now the price is going away from the Kijun-sen, and now the price is supported by Senko span B. So from here, it may go bullish to Kijun-sen. But if it breaks Kumo, if it breaks the inside, then downtrend will be continuous. Kijun-sen follows the price, and we will see downtrend. And when it's trending, Kumo, Kijun-sen, Tenkan-sen, and Chikou span aligns like this way. And that's a perfect order in moving average. You say it's a perfect order from shorter setting and middle setting and long setting. It's in the right order. So Ichimoku will show trend when you see that situation. So yeah, again, pound JPY is consolidating, but I think my view is bearish. Still waiting for the Kumo breakout and also the inside bar breakout. Yeah, so we will see. And I was also watching a pound USD. Pound USD has been downtrend. So here also, let me do analysis step by step. If you know Ichimoku lines and also price actions, then you know exactly what's happening in every single candlestick. So here, ever since the 14th of July, pound USD daily time frame shows it's bearish. And first, the market broke the Tenkan-sen, the blue Tenkan-sen. Then it kept going down and broke the Kijun-sen too. And when the price becomes within Kumo Kijun-sen, the market usually loses direction. So from here, the market goes up and down through the Kijun-sen when Kijun-sen is flat, then came down to Kumo, but then consolidates also. This is all because the price is in between Kumo Kijun-sen and the market is losing that direction. So this is where I don't usually trade. When price is between Kumo Kijun Sen, I don't usually trade in this area. And the market becomes very choppy. So you may have a bigger chance of losing. And even if you trade, you may not be able to make big pips. So I think it's not time efficient to make profits when price is between Kumo Kijun Sen. And then later on, the market broke the Kumo. So this is the new downtrend when the market broke the Kumo exactly here on the day 24th of August. And ever since, the market has been below Kumo, below Kijun Sen. Here on the 31st of August, the market tested the Kijun Sen once, but then it didn't break. It didn't break Kumo, it didn't break Kijun Sen, so sellers were dominant still, and the market kept going down this way. And today is bullish, but the price is below Tenkan Kijun Sen Kumo, and Chikou span below the candles, so downtrend is continuous. So that's a step-by-step analysis in terms of Ichimoku lines and also the market direction. So I usually simply say that this is downtrend, uptrend, range. But if you break it down from the swing high or swing low, then you can really read the not only the direction, but also the buyers and sellers situations within the market. So now Kumo is bearish. Kumo Senko span B is down. Senko span A is also down. And because Kumo has been thick, this Kumo is not too thin. This is thicker Kumo. So that's why I think downtrend will be continuous. But if the Kumo is thin, let's say like this way, Kumo sometimes becomes very thin like this. When you see a thin Kumo now, then this may be the retrace. The market may break Tenkan Sen and goes up to Kijun Sen. That is possible. But since Kumo is thicker now, I think the market is bearish. As long as it's below the Tenkan Sen, for now it's bearish. The market was resisted by the Tenkan Sen twice before. And like I drew, there is a descending trend line, the yellow descending trend line. The market has been resisted by that line. So it is retracing today, but it may be resisted by the trend line or the Tenkan Sen and continues bearish tomorrow or next week. So that's how I see the market. So yeah, we never know. And we never know when the market starts bearish again. Today so far is bullish, but we never know. By the end of today, it may end up with a bearish bar, or it may end up with a pin bar, and tomorrow, the pin bar may be broken bearish, and next week, the whole next week may be bearish too. So yeah, Pound USD is, I think, one of the pairs that's worth to watch and look for some new opportunities. And also regarding the news, just hold on, let me put up the news website. But I hope so far so good. If this is the basics of Ichimoku and the 5 lines analysis, but it's always better to do step by step like this way. My true intention is for you to be able to analyze and take trades on your own. So that's why I keep sharing more examples, more ways to look at the markets. So hopefully you can replicate the way I see markets. So here's the news website. Today we just had GDP report, and yeah, it was not negative, not positive. And later today there will be Fed Chair Powell speech. So when the speech happens, the market may be aggressive. And tomorrow we have also a couple of big news. First, when the market opens in the Asian session, there will be Tokyo CPI, Consumer Price Index, ex-food energy also. So it may be affecting the market. Not only JPY pairs, but also any pairs can be affected indirectly. So whenever you see these big news, I recommend to stay away from all the markets. And also tomorrow, there will be GDP in the UK, retail sales in Germany, and also core CPI in Euro, and also core personal consumption expenditures in the US also. So yeah, we have lots of big news tomorrow too. And one of these big news can change the whole market direction. So we always have to beware of these big news. I only check the high impact ones. I don't really pay attention to the middle ones, the orange or yellow, because the impact may not be so much. So as long as you only focus on the high important ones, you should be fine. So yeah, that's pound USD. And also I was watching, so today I'm explaining pound JPY, pound USD, and also I have been paying closer attention to USD JPY. Have you traded USD JPY recently? USD JPY is also bullish very stably. So I continue to look for some new opportunities. Yeah, and Kumo thickness is still also existing. So the market may reach 150 level, the round number. And once it breaks 150, then it may go up to 151, the next round number, then 151.916. That will be an ultimate target. So USD/JPY is also bullish. Ever since this market has been bullish since the 14th of July. It has been consecutive N waves bullish. So up until today, it has been bullish. So and also the price above the Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen. So the price, yeah, this is bullish. When the market breaks Tenkan-sen, it's all still okay. Tenkan-sen is for the short term 9 period. So Tenkan-sen breakout happens oftentimes. So here or here, Tenkan-sen break happens, but the market continues to be bullish after these events. But so Tenkan-sen breakout is okay, but when the market breaks Kijun-sen, then the market may consolidate. It doesn't mean that the market goes bearish, but most likely it consolidates. So it won't be time efficient to make profits anymore. So usually when the price comes between Kijun-sen and Kumo, I do not take entries. Yeah, and also again, Kumo shape is important. Yeah, I see some of you are new to my community, so just basics. Kumo is shifted 26 candlesticks to the future, and it shows the long-term market momentum and direction. Senko span B shows the long-term. Kumo is composed of two lines, Senko span B and Senko span A. Senko span B shows the long-term. Senko span A is the supportive line to Senko span B. So when the market goes into Kumo, when the market breaks Senko span A, that means the sellers and buyers start to fight very aggressively. So that's why the market loses direction. There will be lots of fake signals, and the market keeps consolidating with more choppy momentum. Again, Senko span A is the supportive line to Senko span B, and this area shows the buyers in the long term, which is Senko span B, and sellers in the short to mid term, which are Tenkan-sen and Kijun Sen are fighting. And that's why the market becomes very choppy. And that's why I say you have to stay away when the price is within the Kumo. That's the logic behind. Senko span A is one of the mysterious lines. And I do not really see anyone, anyone explains about Senko span A deeply. But Senko span A is also important. Otherwise, Goichi Hosoda won't be, showing Senko span A anyways. But so coming back, Kumo is shifted 26 candlesticks to the future. So if you use trading view, and if you use this tool, it's called date range. You can find the date range tool up here on the left side. If you're also new to trading view, and it's over here. Here, date range. This is the one I use. So if you use the date range, and if you simply start from the today's forming candlestick to Kumo to the right side like this, then it says 25 bars. Yeah, 25 bars. And I say it's 26. So you may think that this is wrong. You may think that the displacement of trading view is wrong for Kumo. But actually it's not. Because in Ichimoku, this candlestick over here, which is forming right now, is counted as 1, not 0. Okay, not 0. So again, if you take the date range tool and left click on this candlestick, then it shows 0 bar, right? 0 bar. But in Ichimoku, this should be 1. So whenever I count the number of candlesticks with this tool, the way I do is I take this tool one candlestick before, which is yesterday's candlestick, then drag to the right side 1, then becomes 1 bar. You see, now becomes 1 bar. Then if I stretch it to the right side to the Kumo, then becomes 26. So Ichimoku displacement is correct in TradingView, but some of the platforms I've seen, it's wrong. Either it takes 27 or 25. I've seen that example sometimes. So make sure whenever you use Ichimoku, besides TradingView, you check the Kumo displacement and it should be correct. And same is true on Chikou span. Chikou span is also shifted 26 candles to the past. So, and this candlestick should be counted as 1, not 0. So if you move 1 bar and make today's bar as 1, like this way, then drag it all the way to the right, then Chikou span becomes 26. And this is correct. This is how we count the bars, the candlesticks in Ichimoku way. And this applies also in time cycles too. So for example, here there is time cycles on Euro USD. And this is now showing bearish. But whenever I capture time cycles too, you see I start one previous and take this one as number 1 candlestick, then drag to the right and capture time cycles. Here too, I always start one previous candlestick and make this candlestick as 1, then count time cycles like this way. So yeah, whenever you count numbers on candlesticks in Ichimoku, when you do time cycles or any analysis, you have to make the candlestick as 1, not 0. Yeah, in terms of time cycles on Euro USD, it's also bearish. And I share this analysis in Ichimoku community and KTS Academy, more details. So I will be doing some new time cycles on Euro USD as it's still bearish. But coming back to USDJPY, so it's bullish and Kumo's shape is also very good. It's healthy and it's getting thicker and bigger. So yeah, I think this is stably bullish. Yeah, today or tomorrow, I think the market reaches 150. That's my expectation. So I continue to look for buying opportunities. If you also check the weekly USDJPY, it's also bullish. However, weekly time frame shows the Kumo is a bit small. Kumo has been forming for the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 candlesticks. So Kumo is still 7 candlesticks old. And this is very young Kumo. So that means this week is bullish, but next week at some point it may retrace. So that means daily is still bullish. Daily Kumo is thick and it's bullish, but because of the weekly Kumo being small, it may break the 150 level. The market may break the 150 level like this. Then next Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday may be bullish, but from Thursday or Friday, it may retrace. That's how you combine higher time frame weekly small Kumo and daily thick Kumo. So in this case, you can still, I will follow daily time frame because Kumo is thick, and as long as daily shows bullish, I follow. But whenever Kumo and Kijun Sen becomes flat, I do not take entry. Today, the Senko Span A angle is flat right now. Kijun Sen angle is also flat too. So I do not enter trade. Because again, whenever you see Kijun Sen flat and Kumo flat, that means the sellers are coming in the market and the market may be bearish. It may be supported by the Tenkan Sen and goes bullish, but it may break the Tenkan Sen and goes down to Kijun Sen. So if you buy now, you may end up losing. And that will be gambling, right? There is no direction, you take entry, and that will be gambling. So in this case, I do not take trades. Yeah, so that's USDJPY analysis. So I'm basically focusing on these, 3 pairs: Pound JPY, waiting for the Kumo breakout, and also inside a breakout, and Pound USD also still, looking for the selling opportunity, and USDJPY is also bullish. And I think the rest of the markets are either range or a bit spiky. So USD Swiss franc broke the resistance level, but then today I think it's bearish. Kumo Kijun Sen flat, so this may become a fake breakout. The resistance level was 0.9147, so I would wait for the support level bounce and I may enter trade if that happens. But today is not a good timing to buy yet. Because again, Kumo and Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen are also flat. So the market may break the resistance level bearish and may come down to Tenkan Sen or Kijun Sen. We never know how far the market keeps retracing. So I monitor every day, but I do not enter trade. So we have to be very specific on which market to trade, which one you don't. Yeah. Oh yeah, AUDJPY still range, but this is, like I mentioned on the weekly forecast, this is within the weekly inside bar. So, and it looks like it's about to break the inside bar bullish. So when the market breaks the resistance level of around 95.8, yeah, 95.8 area, then I think the market goes bullish up to 97.68. And we can potentially have some about 200 pips of room to trade. So still waiting for the breakout to happen on AUDJPY. And JPY in terms of currency has been weak over other currencies. Or AUD is also been weak, but JPY has been weaker sometimes. So I think in terms of fundamental perspective also, the market, I think, breaks bullish. So when it really happens, I look for buying opportunity. So that's AUDJPY. So yeah, let's see. AUD-USD has been ranging. There's no direction. Still waiting for the breakout also, 0.6346, because it may retrace also. It may come up to Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, and the market has been very choppy since the 21st of August. So it may not be a good timing to trade yet. Yeah, this is where usually people lose. And by the time the market trends, you may not enough funds to trade. And that's really sad. So better to save your money, save your fund, until you find a best opportunity in the market. Never jump in by emotion whenever the market's ranging or retracing. Okay, yeah. So let me see. Let me check some comments. Again, thank you very much everyone for joining today. Okay. Navanis says, what would be your max or average stop loss or for indices and commodities? I would say I do not trade indices or commodities, so I am not really sure. But basically, my stop losses are based on the waves, based on the N waves on 5-minute or 15-minute time frames. So, but I think 15-minute time frames on index or commodities are too low. So, well, 15-minute time frame may be okay. But if you see some gaps between the candles, then it may not be good. But in Forex, I take stop loss above or below the waves on M5 or M15. Okay. Yeah. Reza says, I know that one of the main concepts in Ichimoku is the time theory and the wave theory. We use the wave theory to enter, but where do we use the time theory? So for time theory is not basically for the entries. You have to also check the 5 lines, price actions, and then add time cycles, and to capture overall market situations. So unlike Western indicators, Ichimoku is not suggesting exactly where to buy or where to sell, but rather it suggests the overall market conditions, whether buyers are dominant or sellers dominant, and where the equilibriums are in terms of the short term, mid term, and long term. Because if you can analyze the market situation correctly today, then you know what's happening, then you know who to follow. So yeah, time theory is usable in higher time frames only, on the daily or higher time frames. Sometimes I see some people use time cycles in 1 hour or even 5-minute time frames, but they do not work. I've tested the time cycles in 1 hour or lower time frames, but it works the best in daily or above time frames. Okay. Okay. All right. Nifty chart. Yes, I have Nifty here. So let me check quickly. Okay. Here's a Nifty weekly chart. So I think I mentioned this yesterday, or not yesterday. Yeah, someday, a couple of days ago. Weekly still shows bullish. The price is now on the trend line. So let's see if the price will be closing above or below the trend line. So far, on the weekly time frame, the market is below the trend line. But if it closes above the trend line with a bullish bar, then from next week onwards or in the month of October, maybe bullish. But if it closes below the trend line, then it may come down to Kijun Sen. So here we have to wait for the candlestick close. But since price above the Kumo Kijun Sen, Chikou span above candles, I would say that this is bullish. Yeah, or it may continue to consolidate from here. It may not go anywhere because sellers are here, obviously, and buyers are here too. But if it's in equilibrium, then it goes flat until Chikou span touches the candlesticks. So that will be, if it goes sideways, then Chikou span touches the candlesticks in. So here again, I start from one previous candlestick and make this as one bar and put the sideways, and about 14 weeks. About 14 weeks, the market may consolidate. But you have to also check the Kumo Kijun Sen. It may touch Kijun Sen too, and Kijun Sen may support the candlesticks and it may bullish too before Chikou span touches. It happens also. So for now, just monitor closely. I don't recommend to trade in this situation because it's really there's no direction. It's losing direction. So yeah, let's wait for the close tomorrow above or below the trend line. That's a nifty chart. Yeah, we'll see. All right, yeah, good to see you, everyone. Thank you for joining. Max stop loss on gold. For gold, when I was taking gold, it was a couple of years ago, but I was taking, I think the max would be, I would say 60 or 70 pips for stop loss. Okay, hello Elio, thanks for joining. Good to see you too. Okay, Shadow says, do you prefer trading breakouts or retests? I trade both breakout and retest, or even before the market breaks out, I enter trades too, if the market looks good. So yeah, I trade both ways, and I don't prefer one over other. Yeah. Whenever I see the entry confirmations with my strategy, I enter trades. Whenever the market reverses, and if it's the right time to exit, I exit with small losses. So I have some rules to follow. All right, hello Yasar, thanks for joining from UAE. Good to see someone from UAE also. Okay, Forex Tester. Okay, yes, Forex Tester. Yeah, I will run when I do live stream. Yeah, in the future, yeah, let me run it. Yeah, Forex Tester is a great software, and I have been using it for the last 6 years, 5 years. But without the Forex Tester, I won't be, profitable like now. So yeah, it's really a great tool. It saves time. When the market's ranging, retracing like today, I simply launch the Forex Tester and train myself. Sometimes I come up with some new ideas and I take a memo and apply on the live market and see if it works. So Forex Tester is a great tool to practice. I highly recommend everyone to use it. You can also have the link and also the coupon code on below description. So feel free to use it and you can start to practice. Yeah. Oh, but Forex Tester only runs over Windows. It doesn't run over Mac. So when I was using MacBook, I was installing the Windows within the MacBook and running the Forex Tester. But I heard that they will be launching web version. So Forex Tester 6, I think it will come with the web version, maybe. And if it comes, then I think it will be usable on Mac also because it's web version. But you have to have stable connection to run it. Okay, Hamed Gold. Okay, gold, I think it's ranging still, but let me double check. Okay, here is the gold daily time frame. Oh, looks like the gold daily time frame, it broke the P wave bearish. Okay, so yesterday it broke the support level and today is bearish. Okay, so gold is now downtrend, clearly. Kumo is down, Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen down, Chikou span below candles, and it broke the support level of 1885.32. So now the target is going to be down below here on the pin bar or doji, 1808.39. So yeah, this is a nice new downtrend, looks like. I have been focusing on Forex markets, so yeah, gold is now bearish. Let me check the weekly time frame too. Weekly time frame is going within the Kumo. So although daily is bearish, the market may be choppy. So you have to be good at risk management to enter trade if you want to sell. But yeah, this is a clear downtrend on the daily time frame. So yeah, I think we can capture some pips on this one. Yeah, let's see. After the P wave is these two lines, two yellow lines. So triangle or P wave has been broken bearish. And it broke two support levels. So now the price is bearish. It may test 1885.32, then goes bearish. And again, we have some big news in the US. There will be one big news today on the speech, and tomorrow we have a couple of big news also. So yeah, it may affect this market as well, but we will see. Okay, but I hope you're having some nice profits or nice pips this week or last week. Looks like the markets are active now in Forex on my watch list. So at least we have some opportunities. The market seems to be a bit choppy still, a bit tricky. So you have to keep the losses small when you want to trade, or risk lower to enter trades. That's my recommendation recently. Okay, hello Shadow. Yes, you're welcome. Okay, Prati says, do you take profit target or continue with rally if there is? I continue with rally if there is. I do not set TP. I used to set take profit TP, like when it's downtrend like this, I put the stop loss above here and TP on 1808.39 and I simply leave chart and see if it reaches. But sometimes, you know, the market goes down, but before it reaches, it starts to retrace. And I used to lose all these potential pips. Or on other times, the market breaks TP and continues bearish, and I miss out these pips also, these profits too. So now I do not set TP, so I follow Ichimoku direction. As long as Ichimoku shows bearish, I follow. And whenever Ichimoku shows range, flat or range, then I look for exit timing. And we never know how long the trend will last. You know, we're not here to predict the future. So, and no one can control the markets. So you cannot really know how long the market continues trend. It may end within today, or it may last for the next 1 week. But whenever I enter trades, I will never know. So that's why I simply try and follow until it stops. So I say, 1808.39 is a target. And I draw lines like this on other charts, but it doesn't mean that I take profit here. This means that I continue to look for selling opportunities until the market reaches here. That's what I mean by target. So, yeah, let's see how long gold will go down. And before reaching 1808 level, there are some round numbers, 1860, 1850, 1840. So the market may stop on one of these levels too. So we will see. Okay, yeah, gold is now bearish. Okay, BD says, hi Kay, how are you? I going to manage to catch some pips on USDJPY yesterday. Oh, that's good. That's great to hear. Yeah, you can continue your journey, and hopefully you can make some nice profits too. As long as market's trending, you follow and make profits. Whenever the market's range, you do not take trades. It's really simple. The market's either up or down or range. That's it. One of these three, as Goichi Hosoda says. So whenever it's range, you do not take trades. Yes, Shadow says, are you willing to pass a prop from challenge in the future? No, I don't. I have my money. I own money to trade, so I don't want to do prop from challenges. Okay. Y says, I have watched your performance video and I saw some of your entry timings is don't wait for the candlestick close. Yes, if I have confirmations, then I do not wait for the candlestick close. Yes. Because if you wait for the candlestick closes every time, then you miss out opportunities. So you have to know when to enter trade before the candlestick closes. Yeah. Okay, so I think I will be finishing the live stream today. So, but looks like the market's active. I've seen just seen that the gold is also bearish, and some of the forex pairs are trending now. So, yeah, let's see and watch out on the news today and tomorrow, and hopefully you can capture some other nice pips also until we meet again here. So, again, thank you very much for joining today, and I hope you have a great day, great week. And until I see you next time, please stay healthy, stay safe, stay gold. Okay, bye for now, everyone. Mata ne. Thank you very much.